Hi everyone, it's Suzanne here. Thanks for joining me for another Fabricate Friday video. I have a very interesting notepad holder idea. It's like an easel and a notepad holder. So the inspiration for this particular project was this chipboard piece that I got from one of my suppliers at Christmas time. Same idea. There was a calendar on it, and the calendar was in Chinese, so I had a really hard time reading it. You could kind of guess, but it's better not to guess. Anyway, so I liked the idea. Okay, so I'm going to continue with that red theme. And in this, on my prototype here, I used, of course, the timeless textures. I used Whisper White. There's a small Night of Navy border, and this was Sahara Sand. And then, of course, our basic black, in case you wanted to duplicate that. Okay, so first of all, the outer case, we require a piece of cardstock that is 5 1/4 by 9 1/8, and we're going to score at 4. Oops. 4, 5 1/8, and again at 7 1/8. Put that aside. A second piece, which is the box. It is 5 3/4 by 6 3/4, and we're going to score it at 1 inch all the way along. Sorry, on all 4 sides. Okay, so there's the box, there's the cover. Then I guess this would be the easel part. This is what I'm just calling the top, 4 by 5 1/4, and then you're going to need layering pieces. I'm using, let's see, 4 1/4 by, sorry, 5 1/4. This is 5 1/4 by 4. So my next piece is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. And if you wanted to keep on layering, it's 5 by 3 3/4. It's just reduced by 1/4 of an inch. And I did just hear something over in that direction. I think my cat might have fallen in the toilet. But you know what? I'm just not gonna. I've stopped this video far too many times. First, my neighbors, they took 2 showers straight in a row. And then I got a telephone call. Then my, got an email, and my phone made a funny noise, and then my stomach gurgled. So now I've had dinner, and I'm not stopping. So if the cat comes tearing out, and if he's completely soaked, it's happened before. This is what Okay, so I've scored and burnished all the sides. You can see that this is the easel part. And then this is our box part, and before I forget, no, I'll just do this right now. So cutting up on the score line and then snipping out. And it doesn't really matter where you're cutting. I mean, you could go this way if you wanted to. It doesn't matter. Just be consistent. Okay, so this is a very important step. Ask me how I know. So I'm using my grid mat, and each one of these little squares indicate 1/2 inch. So I am going to go up 4 squares from my score line and make a tick mark. Oops. Same over here. And make a tick mark. Okay, so the reason why this is important is because I'm going to come along with a star punch. And I am going to, wherever that little tick is, at the 2-inch mark, I am going to just center. You can't see. I'll see if I can zoom in for you. And you want them to be equal because, and that looks equal to me. When the easel sits, you don't want it to be askew. I'm going to take a 2-inch circle punch and I'm going to sort of, at least I kind of know it's sort of in the center-ish. And this is just so you can get the paper out. Ah, I like to be somewhat accurate. Okay, so fast fuse for this. You want to do the punching and everything before you put it together though, FYI. Box made. So it's going to fit inside like this. It's a nice size. Okay, and you can see we've got a little cute lip. So trust me when I say use glue. Just use glue. Do not be stubborn. Glue takes a minute to dry, thank goodness. I did this, the first one initially, with fast fuse, and that was a mistake. At least glue, you're going to have some time to mess with it. All right. See, I don't, now if that was fast fused, forget it. I wasn't, you know, you're stuck, you're stuck. But with glue, you're going to be able to totally get it in the right position by, you know, you needed that wiggle room. Okay. So I'm just going to burnish with my bone folder. That not only helps disperse the glue around, it forces it into creases and crevices. So it takes a second, and I'm just going to take a little piece of cardstock here to wipe off some of that extra glue. So this is the top. Like I said, it was 4 by 5 1/4. So let me double check that. Yep, 5 1/4 by 4. So then I thought, because we were, you know, talking about Chinese, Oriental language, I thought maybe it would be kind of cool to do gold and red for the top. So this is our gold, and yes, I'm using glue because it gives me that wiggle time. See, but glue makes me sticky. Okay. And then what I actually decided to do off camera was I embossed using the Timeless Textures. So you can see a really very different approach. This is sort of grungy and, you know, and then this almost oriental. Fantastic. So I think I'm gonna use Fast Fuse for this. Now, if you're looking for measurements and stuff, I will post everything on my blog, which is sunstampin.com. Sun spelt with 2 N's. Okay, so glue again. Just on that one, on that top portion, that front portion. And it's just so that you can get that wiggle room. Wow, I really like it. Super classy. And now you can see how easily the easel part slips into that little V that we notched out. You don't have to use the star punch if you just have, you know, like a regular, just use your scissors. Just make sure you're even. Oh, that's what I was going to do. So these are called Itty Bitty Accent Epoxy Stickers. And I haven't used them very much. And I even use them on these ones to make little feet. So I'm going to do the same today. Make little feet for my notepad. Now I think these like epoxy stickers, they will, you know, you stamp something and you put it over top and it makes it look like a, I guess like crystal effects or something. But I'm using them for this. I'll put one in the middle so we don't have any saggage. Yeah, it makes it slippy and easy to move. I love it. All right, there we go. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.